Hey guys, this is Jeff from Turtle Fence Videos. Today I'm going to show you how to do a Siegebreaker run. So first off, go to Rakki's Crossing where you can pick up Tyrael, who acts as an extra tank for you. So here, basically what I did was I cleared the left side, as you can see in the mini-map. It's all shown. I do that so that I have more space to kite. And I actually I died quite a few times here, and my respawn timer is pretty high, so I just cleared out the next area where I'll be. It's the area right outside of town. That's where you're gonna fight a lot of elites to rack up your 5 valors. That will make the drops a lot better. So here I went to the Underbridge. It may or may not spawn, so you'll find at least elites here to rack up valor. A lot of people, they say, oh, skip shielding or invulnerable minion mobs, but I just wanted to show you that it is possible to beat them. So here I'm going to show you what I call portaling. Basically, you can get free shots of monsters without taking damage most of the time. If you feel really unsafe, then put up your crystal armor, but here once I've whittled their numbers down a little bit, it's a lot more efficient just to kite them and keep hitting them. So yeah, do that if you can. So that's one of the best things about Arcane Celestial Orb. It lets you hit things behind shielding or invulnerable minions. Oh, there are a lot of armor racks and weapon racks in these places, and if you switch to your MF gear, there's a pretty good chance that you'll get a rare instead, so that's what I'm doing here. And then this is the place right outside of the base. I just want to show you an area where you can lane mobs. You see the ballista area? A lot of mobs can't get through that area, so you can just get free shots with Secret Missile or Celestial Orb. It might take a while to angle it properly, but it's a very nice place. So right here, I went to the bottom right side, which sometimes spawns an area with a Resplendent chest and elite mobs at least. So I end up going to the middle, and just clear it out, and there are racks everywhere. So you'll find that engaging a lot of these mobs, they're pretty hard. So what you want to do is actually kite them outside of the screen. You can tell if something is there or not by whether your magic missile bends. So magic missile is a must. So in this area, mortar minions are one of the tougher ones that people have trouble with. Just as a spoiler, I win. Not here though. So walk 90 degrees to how they fire and use the terrain around you. Like for example, these quills, it's pretty overwhelming. So basically you have to try to lane them outside of their range. And in this scenario, I'd only be getting hit by mortars and not the quills. And yep, you can just shoot them off screen because your magic missile goes further than where the screen ends, and your the Templar and Tyrael also help tank some of the hits. So yeah, you can bend them around doorways, and that's why you might see a lot of my fights are staged around doorways. Yep, so just rinse and repeat, and if you really need to, you can use the portaling method. It works very well against ranged enemies because their animation's a little bit slower. They have a wind-up period before they attack you. So once you whittle their numbers down a little bit, like I said before, it's a lot easier. It's a lot faster just to kill them off. And here you can see I separated them up, so I only have some of the minions, which makes it a lot easier later on just to take on the boss. And here I'll be fighting his boss, which is just it's pretty straightforward, same as the other ones. So walking in 90 degrees is very useful if you have to stand toe to toe with them, but I prefer using doorways. And it should be done about soon. Yeah, desecrate, so watch out for that. So this top left area that I just explored, there usually there's a chance for a dungeon spawn. So as you can see, these winged beasts, I get cornered here. So I find that the easiest way was just to pick off one or two of them through portaling, and yeah, once I'm done with that, since they're ranged, like I said before, it makes it a lot more simple. Once you whittle down their numbers, it's pretty easy. Just walk in like a serpentine or zigzag pattern, because they'll always aim at you, and if you don't want to spend the effort to dodge them, then since you're always moving, they should never hit you. There's always a delay between when they aim and shoot at you and when the projectile actually reaches where you were before. Yeah, so here you can see that there are armor and weapon racks around there, so you can save them for later when you have your valor and your MF gear on. Oh, like here, Vortex. Vortex is a pretty problematic affix to fight, so try to use that terrain to your advantage and use the tanks, and just try to put as much range as possible so they can't vortex you. You can look at it before, but I put unwalkable terrain between me and the boss. So Siegebreaker, people do it because it's easy, and as long as you watch the signals, it's very straightforward. When he pounds 3 times, he yells, and so it's very obvious, and then he charges after. So make sure to keep good distance though, like a good half screen away from him, but when he does attack, as long as you keep running straight from him, he will never catch up to you. I wore 8% boots, but I don't think it's too hard, and if you need to, use teleport. So when you finish him, switch to your MF gear, it helps a lot. And yep, that's the end of the run. Yeah, just as a pointer, when he's doing his 3 yells, like you have to have sound for this. When he's doing his 3 yells, you don't have to walk in a 90-degree until his 3rd yell, because you don't want to be backed into a corner when the time comes when you need to run 90 degrees. So I just wanted to show you my stats for anyone interested. I had actually, there's one item that's a little bit different. I'll post up the link of my gloves, which are just very small changes in crit damage and chance and armor. My DPS was just under 27,000, and yep, so here are the stats. And with magic weapon, it goes up to just under 33k. Here are the items. And here are my skills. And if you liked my videos, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.